All right, we're here, Montreal Grappling. We're here with Lewis Ho. Thank you very much for taking some time out and speaking to us. First off, I want to know, maybe how did you get into martial arts?
I've been doing martial arts my whole life, all kinds of different martial arts, Kung Fu, Muay Thai, Karate, Judo since I was a kid. But BJJ, just Jiu Jitsu in general has always caught my interest more than anything else, and that's what I've focused on.
What is your ranking in Jiu Jitsu?
I'm a brown belt under Eddie Bravo in the 10th Planet system.
So, making a switch and owning a 10th Planet school in Montreal, how has that changed your game, and what has this done for your students also?
Well, the interesting thing is that I've been geared towards no gi even since before I ever heard of Eddie Bravo. Like most people, I started training with the gi like many years ago. I did get my blue belt from Hoist Gracie many years ago. But one day, I just remember grappling, and then we took our gis off, and we just tried the same thing, and it just didn't seem to work well. So then, and at the time, you know, everybody wanted to get into mixed martial arts, or that was the thing, and then we decided. I kind of figured it doesn't seem to be working that well, so I wanted to focus more on the no-gi aspect. And then at some point I was watching Jean-Jacques Machado fight, Eddie's teacher. At that point I still didn't know who Eddie Bravo was. And I was really interested in Jean-Jacques Machado. I felt his style reflected a lot of my own. And then many years after that, that's the only one I heard of Eddie Bravo. And then it just kind of clicked from there, you know. It just made sense to go towards the 10th Planet style.
Awesome. How does it feel to be under someone like Eddie Bravo? Can you just speak on maybe him and how your relationship works and what he does for you?
Okay. Well, Eddie Bravo's a really cool guy. He's very open-minded. Contrary to what people might think, like he doesn't claim to invent things that he hasn't invented. Like I said, he's really open-minded. Like in terms of the system, we're open to whatever works. 10th Planet is not just rubber guard, it's not just lockdown or whatever. It's whatever works for no gi. So that I take the same approach. Like if you show me something that works for me, I'll take it, you know? Like we're totally open to the new ideas and everything.
Do you think more people should have that approach to jiu-jitsu, like a very open mind?
Definitely, I believe so. There's some schools that believe that I suppose they're more traditional, which is fine and everything, but then they sort of close off their the evolution of. I mean, there's always some people coming up with new ways of doing things. You know, nobody has the answer to everything. You know, so things are always evolving, and you just have to go with it. You know, or else you're going to get left behind.
I agree. That's a good way to put it. How can people get in touch with you, train with you if they want to?
Okay, well, our school is pretty much very close to downtown Montreal in Verdun. You could check out my website, 10thplanetjujitsumtl.com, or just Google 10th Planet Montreal. You'll find us.
Okay, and the rest of the plans for 2012. Any upcoming events or something you'd like to take time and promote?
Well, we're just in terms of a competition team. We're going to hit all the competitions. We're really big on competitions. I want to develop a really badass team, and that's what we're going to focus on.
How important is it for you to tell your students to get out there and actually do competitions?
Personally, I think doing competitions are super important. I don't force anybody to do competitions, but I believe that's probably ultimately one of the best ways to improve. Myself, I'm 42 years old, and I'm still competing. It's not fun necessarily. I'm always sore. I'm rolling with my top guys. I'm busting my ass competing when I can. I'm often injured, but it just forces you to be at cutting edge. You know, if you stop competing, whether you're a beginner or advanced, you just sort of lose your edge. You sort of get behind on technique. So the competition is super important.
All right, thank you very much for doing this interview with me.
Thank you.